Good morning, Cyber Traders! Happy Friday, everybody! On this April 13th, how's everybody doing? Good to see you. Good morning, Dave. Jonathan, good to see you. Ed, Grant, good to see you. Ken, James, good to see you. Kira, Fran, and all the Cyber Traders. All right, well, last day of the week. And, my God, this is a long, long month, actually. How many days are in this month? 30 days. Yeah, we got 4 full weeks, and it's funny, everything ends on a Friday, which is perfect. So anyway, we finished our phase 3. So everyone, just one of the big things I just want to give you a tip of the day is that always remind everybody, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, do we work on those days? Yeah, go back, check your journals, make sure everything looks pretty good, see how you did on some of the trades. Remember, you always learn when it comes to trading. This is a job. This is not a game where you just, okay, day's over and end it. Remember, just keep doing your homework. All right. In the meantime, everyone, regarding about the IQ trade, just want to bring that up again because IQ had a huge rally early in the morning and it really hasn't gone anywhere. IQ seems like that type of stock that gaps up early in the morning and then it just dies in the middle of the day. So I told you I day traded it, and this is how you know how to swing trade. And I say it 1,000 times, I'm going to repeat it another 100,000 times. If you want to be a good swing trader, you want to be a good options trader, you have to learn how to day trade first, because it's what happens over the course of the day which will trickle down to decide if it's a swing trade or not. And IQ, when we were doing the phase 3 class, we were day trading it, and then it came down and says, you know what? After doing my homework on the stock and seeing the trend and everything, I converted it into a swing trade. So I am swinging the stock right now and doing pretty well. I don't know who else got it with me, but you know what? We owned it. We owned it from yesterday at the $18 price range. Look where it is now. It's gapping up pretty nice at $19.40. Unfortunately, the day before we had it at $17. But you know what? It's an IPO. I read the news on it. They're saying this is the next Netflix of China. So and Baidu gave them $1.5 billion, something like that. It's a lot of money. So let's see. We all know how that worked out with Netflix. So anyway, but there's a different animal. Remember, that is analyzing the stock as a swing or an investment. When we day trade, we didn't know that until we see the momentum. There's some companies that have great stories and they don't go anywhere. Actually, they end up going down. You're like, I don't understand. What is it? Listen, the trend is your friend. The first thing is, it's not about the story, it's about the momentum. Always remember that. All right, guys? So let's do some shopping and let's see what's going on in the market. There are a couple of, but before we do that, let's talk about what happened yesterday, because need to let all our YouTube fans out there to know what they missed. So anyway, the RIOT was a nice little pop yesterday. Went from 660 to 820. That was a nice early little runner right there. BBBY was a great short. That stock got, spelled it wrong. BBBY, wrong BB. Bed Bath & Beyond just getting crushed. It was a nice little short yesterday. We saw it gap down pretty nice, 18 down to 17.20. Still very weak, guys. So, I'm still keeping that one on my short list. I'm keeping an eye on that. It looks like it's up, but it doesn't look like nobody's really interested in that stock at all. Not looking too good for that one. So I'm gonna. Sometimes they do carry over from yesterday. The IQ is on there also. Gurn was phenomenal yesterday. Gurn right out of the gate, 330, went all the way to 380, and then made another pop. Oops, what happened? My projector went bad. Hold on. Lost screen sharing. There we go. All right, everybody can see the screen okay? All right, good. So, let me just put this to a 1 minute. There we go. All right. So anyway, let me just leave it on a 3 minute so I can get to see what happened over the course of the day, so I could scale everything in there. Usually, maybe a 2 minute mic. Yeah, 2 minute looks a little bit better. All right. Always like to see a broader perspective of what it looks like. So anyway, what else had nice little moves yesterday also was the Micron. Micron had a nice little pop, but once again, it's a little bit more of a brand name stock, fast moving stock. But it had a nice little move from 51 to 52. Anyway, the GERM was a lot nicer. The BBY was pretty good, was a lot better. You know, you could see the RIOT was a little bit better. Remember, it's all about making a day's pay. That's what's key about day trading. All right, now what are we going to be going on to this morning? There's a couple of stocks. Everybody get their pen and paper ready. Here's a couple of them. They're going to make the watch list. So we know BBBY is going to be on the watch list. It still looks like a short. Never came back. IQ not only has been a good day trade, but it's also becoming a good swing trade. So that one makes the list again. NETE stocks up 12%. 90,000 shares already traded. It's gapping up a little bit nicely. You could see it from yesterday, what's going on today. So that one was looking pretty good. I like that one. That one looks really, really good. Great iceberg orders. You can see already 1,600 shares. Not too many sellers out there. So the NETE looks pretty good. ECTY, another nice little stock right here. Did I spell it wrong? ECYT. Duh. ECYT. There we go. All right, that one also up 8%, 29,000 shares. Not a lot of volume moved up so far, but it looks pretty good. Looks like it's going to probably, this stock had a great momentum. We traded this back last year, actually not last month actually. Stock had some good volatility, good momentum. So because it was recent, you guys can go back to your journals, see how you traded it, see about the shakes and everything else. As of right now, the gap, the spread looks pretty big. One stock that's coming out of the woodworks, guys, what's going on with GoPro? GPRO, we haven't traded that in a while. GoPro's moving up a little bit today, up 4%, 60,000 shares. That thing's gapping up a little bit after getting destroyed. Totally forgot about that one, right, guys? We killed that. That was like a, what was that, a $70, $80 stock? Down to $5. Go ahead. You want to hold overnights? Knock yourself out. I know people love that product, but even though you love it, doesn't mean you're going to make money with it. DPW is the other one that we've been watching all morning. This one's gapping up pretty nicely too. This one's a nice little cheap little stock. As of right now, it probably looks like in the one category. Great volume. Look, 28,000 share buyers, 3,000. Look at all those sellers. So the stock looks really tradable. I mean, it's been good in the pre-market already, so hopefully everyone did pretty well. And if you didn't get into any of these, then you're going to have to wait until 9:35. Now you can see the stock DPW did move pretty nicely last year. Stock went from $1 all the way to $5. So we know the stock can move, all right? But once again, it came right back down. So don't go. You can't go broke taking profits. GPRA takeover rumor talks at 7. Is that what's going on, David? GPRO takeover rumors. Well, $7 sounds pretty damn cheap, though. You know, I don't know. Companies want to get be sold for just $2 more. Usually, they want to get bought out for like maybe 11 or whatever. But that sounds pretty cheap, if you ask me. But who knows? They know, they know better than us. We're just here. We're just a messenger, right? We just here. That's all we hear. We're just trying to make some money. Let's just watch and see how it goes and go from there. But remember, guys, there's always a whole list of stocks that will come out of the woodworks when 9:30 opens up. But that's what we got going pre-market. Anything I'm missing I did not call out? Anything else out there? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That 6 is a lot for a Friday. Remember, Fridays are always slow. MARA, I have it on, I saw it earlier. It's got a nice little gap up. The stock moves. Definitely going to put that one on our list. MARA. Got to add that one. James Rose now says the DBX. DBX, I mean, it's not really going anywhere. It's gapped down a little bit, from yesterday. It's a new IPO, Dropbox. Remember, this stock is crazy, very fast-moving stock. I would probably stay away from it. First of all, you can't short. It's a new IPO. You got to wait at least 30 days. So that's a scratch. Okay. Does that mean made by GoPro? All right, Grant. Well, let's see how it goes regarding over the course of the day. But buy on rumors, sell on news, and you know what? Listen, if you really think it's a buyout, it's such a cheap stock, GoPro. What do you got to lose, right? It's not like we're buying on a rumor when we're buying a $50, $60 stock, right? $5. You know what? What's the worst thing could happen? You buy 1,000 shares, you lose $5,000. You know, or buy 100 shares. You know, $500. You know, or one share can, and you could say, "Hey, I was finally in a buyout." You know, if it really works out, right? You could. Doesn't matter how many shares. It's about the glory and the excitement of being in it. All right, everyone. So we got our picks out there. Let's see what's going on. And then this afternoon, remember, if you do good this morning, there's no reason to trade the afternoon. Enjoy the weekend. So for a lot of you, you'll see a big drop off of attendance because that's why we do it. It's not a full-time job. Enjoy. It's all about making your day's pay and enjoying the rest of the day off. All right, guys. So if I don't see you this afternoon, good luck and listen. Happy trading, guys.